a really important thing to note is a common mistake when trying to plus is that building off the positives does not mean being dishonest or avoiding giving real feedback, right? It's sometimes we feel like, oh, I'm going to make up something nice to say just so I've said something nice before I move on. Plussing is not about being nice. It's about building off of real positives. So don't just make something up. Don't say, hey, this is all, you're doing a really great job, but you're making this and this mistake, right? Like, that's not helpful. Saying like a vague thing like a great job when they're not really doing a great job just feels bad. So only build off something that actually is positive. And so some of the practice is finding those things that are really happening. Even if someone is messing up a whole lot of things, there's probably something they did right in terms of, hey, great, you brought the right equipment, right? You brought the soccer ball, and you got the right shoes, but now we got to work on some of your footwork, right? Like there's always something you can build off of, right? That's real. And give real feedback, right? So don't avoid making a necessary connection, right? Don't just try to give some sort of easy feedback that is related to what they're doing, right? Like make sure you're saying something that's real. So again, don't avoid saying, hey, your footwork is all wrong if you're trying to play soccer, right? Or something like that. Or, hey, you made, a couple mistakes on your math problem, right? Say that and point out these big major mistakes. But again, make sure you're really working to tie it to something that they did wrong. Hey, you wrote down the problem right, which actually really helps you with your organization, but now we need to do the first step correctly. So let's start from there, right? There's always something you can say that's positive that they did right, but that does not mean that you should make stuff up or avoid giving some real feedback just because you're trying to be nice. Plussing is not about being nice, it's about building.